everyone, welcome back. My name's Cass and this is Everyday Cass. Here's where we talk about natural living, motherhood, more holistic ideas and choices for your home. If that interests you, please subscribe. Today we're talking about if I had to choose one natural item to adopt in your mindset of natural living, it would be coconut oil. Coconut oil has so many incredible health benefits, not just to ingest or cook with, but so many more, and for all ages. That is what is so incredible about this product. It's important when you're looking for a type of coconut oil, try to find cold pressed. Cold pressed is going to be your best option because no heat has come in and intervened with all of the wonderful natural health benefits that is inside of the coconut oil. Coconut oil has a unique type of saturated fat in it, called MCT oil. This helps boost metabolism, reverses insulin resistance, and improves cognitive function. Coconut oil is also an antifungal, antimicrobial, and it contains lauric acid that is great for immune function. I want to go through unique ways that I use coconut oil on myself, on my family, and how you can adopt some of these as well. These approaches not only will be super beneficial for your health, but most likely they will save you a lot of money. So here we go, let's dive in. Skincare. There's so many benefits to putting coconut oil on your skin. It helps to reduce inflammation, keeping skin more moisturized for a longer period of time, and can even help and aid in healing wounds. What I love to do is if I get a little scrape or a little cut or something, I'll put a little coconut oil on it and then let it be. And it heals so much faster with just that little bit of coconut oil. As well as if you have a little one, my kid is too young to get scrapes right now. She's not running outside and things, but I know plenty of moms that have done this and it has worked. Is when they get a scrape, what you want to do is get a little bit of hydrogen peroxide so it doesn't sting them. Disinfect the area, just dabbing a little bit of hydrogen peroxide, and then before you put on a Band-Aid, just get a little teeny piece of that coconut oil. Put it on there and then put the Band-Aid on top of that. And the coconut oil will act as a natural barrier on the skin to help bacteria from the outside not get into that cut again. And then any leftover bacteria that might be there, the coconut oil will be able to kind of break that down and help aid in the healing process of the skin. A little bit, if you have dry skin and stuff, it helps so much, and it really, really helps prevent breakage. It's great for eczema, it's great for acne even, because of its antimicrobial, antifungal properties. One thing that I do is a lot of your creams and your body butter bombs and all this stuff, the cost adds up and you don't even realize it at first. And then when I kind of removed that from my home and I only use coconut oil, and I'm saving a lot of money just using coconut oil to moisturize my skin, as well as my daughter's skin. There are so many baby products out there. I go into this in length in another video. There's so many baby products out there that have additives, have some harmful fragrances and things in them that are just not helpful for your little one. So I opt for using coconut oil for her skin, any dryness and things like that. One way that I do that is I buy my coconut oil in bulk. I buy tons of it and then I will spoon some of it into little jars, and I literally just have these all around my house, to be fair. And once you have it in a little jar, you can just dig in there, get a little bit, and moisturize when needed. Let's talk fungal infections. It's a bit TMI, to be honest, but here we go. Coconut oil has been used for quite a long time to treat fungal infections. So we're talking thrush, yeast infections, things like that. But even fungal infections on your head, dermatitis, things you don't even realize exist in the world if you haven't gone through them until you do. If you're struggling with some itchy scalp, for example, you might have a tiny bit of a fungal infection, just some bad bacteria growing on your head. Try rubbing some coconut oil on there at night and then wash in the morning. It might seriously reduce the amount of redness, soreness, itchiness, all those things. As well as if you're someone that suffers from current yeast infections or things like that, you can rub a little coconut oil on after a bath or a shower and do that every day for a preventative measure. I did that in particular for my daughter who, if you've been there with them blowouts when they're newborns, it just goes everywhere and that's a really delicate area. I used coconut oil to treat and to prevent any thrush yeast infections for my little one, and I saw amazing, amazing results. Now, I am not saying don't go to the pharmacy if you are really uncomfortable, etc. I am all for pharmaceuticals. I think it's really important to go speak to a doctor to make sure you understand what is going on in your skin, on your body, to make sure you're doing the proper treatment course. But Again, I'm just saying that there are sometimes more natural routes, and particularly the power of preventative care. We're carrying through in kind of the scalp kind of area right now, and I particularly for newborns, if your kid has had Cradle Cap. Cradle Cap is when there's an area of skin on their scalp that kind of crests over, and it almost looks kind of like dermatitis in a way, but it's like glued onto their scalp, this like crusty skin. It's not the most pleasant to look at, to be fair, but it has its purpose. Let it be for a while, but sometimes it really drags on, and my midwife actually recommended putting coconut oil on her head just to loosen it up gently, and it started falling off. So coconut oil can also be used for Cradle Cap. Coconut oil has been used in cooking for hundreds and hundreds of years. It is an incredible oil source because of its high heat tolerance, so you don't have to worry about it breaking down and becoming carcinogenic and not beneficial anymore. So I use coconut oil pretty much cooking everything, and I've noticed huge benefits in my digestive system. Get less pains after meals from cooking with coconut oil. If you're someone that doesn't like the taste of coconut oil, try getting coconut oil that doesn't have a taste. They have plenty on the market that, and I will link one below in particular, that doesn't have that coconut taste. It's a neutral flavor. When you're cooking with coconut oil too, what's nice about it is it can be a great alternative to butter. So it's very vegan friendly, and if you're someone that is a bit lactose and you're trying to cut out that butter, coconut oil is a really good one, especially when you're baking. I use it in so much of my baking. My banana bread, I just use coconut oil. There's a lot of things that I only use my cakes, any of those stuff, I usually just use coconut oil, and it has a buttery-like quality. It's really, really lovely. Now, there's been so many interesting studies on ingesting coconut oil altogether, not the benefits of cooking with it, but then also just having a teaspoon or two of it a day. There's been studies on Alzheimer's that has been really interesting, as well as just cognitive function altogether, that our brains seem to really, really need more fat and more healthy fats. And coconut oil is just such a wonderful way to get those healthy fats in your body. Particularly, you can get just MCT oil, which I will link below as well. You can just have a teaspoon of it a day and see if you notice a difference in your cognitive function. Another way that I use coconut oil is as a carrier oil. Now, if you're someone that uses a lot of essential oils and things, you know what a carrier oil is. Basically, what that means is you use coconut oil to dilute something else that you're either ingesting or you're putting on your body and skin. So whether that be a massage oil, I'll use coconut oil with a bit of essential oils for massaging. Another great use of coconut oil is oil pulling. And some of you might be like, oh, this is not a unknown thing. I did not invent oil pulling. It is so well known and so well used, but sometimes even I forget to do it. I just forget. You're going about your day, your life, and weeks go by and you're like, oh my God, I haven't done oil pulling in forever. So this is a reminder to people to try oil pulling or to do oil pulling. What is oil pulling? Oil pulling is when you just put a little bit of coconut oil, like a teaspoon, in your mouth and you start swishing. What you'll notice, and some people really hate it, but honestly the benefits of it have been proven. It outweighs any discomfort you might feel. What it does is it sucks out a lot of the toxins, bad bacteria that get trapped in your gums and stuff. It can cause gingivitis, other things, but also the microbiome in your mouth is so critical for your overall health. So as I was saying, how to oil pull. You want just 1 teaspoon, tablespoon, depending on how big your mouth is, and put it in your mouth and just start swishing. What you'll notice is it sounds so gross to talk about, but the saliva in your mouth will start building up and make it easier and easier to be swishing the coconut oil around your mouth. And then you spit it out. Make sure you do not ingest the coconut oil because it will have all of those toxins that have been in your mouth. So it's really important to spit it out, rinse your mouth, spit that out, rinse again, spit it out, and then you should be good. It's just once you adopt this mindset of this one item can do so many purposes in aiding in healing and preventing, just really opens your mind up to more natural avenues. I just wanted to kind of fire rapid a bunch of ways that I love using coconut oil. I am someone that enjoys and is trying to look for natural alternatives as much as possible. I just think it's a great one. So definitely try it out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And thanks again for watching. Again, my name's Cass and this is Everyday Cass.